Hello, today I am here to help you to find a TV show to watch. This top is not like the others. It will go from 1 to 10, not 10 to 1. So if you like the number 1, go watch it because it's the best. So let's go with number 1. So the show number 1, who is equal in quality with the number 2 or 3, and the 7 others will be like in another category. So he's the number 1 for me. It's Chuck. What is Chuck? Chuck has a success rate with my friends of 100%. They all like it, and I've watched it with them. They really enjoy it. So what's Chuck? Chuck is a comedy show with 5 seasons where the main protagonist is Zachary Levi. He played Shazam. You for sure know him. So the story is about someone who was kicked from the university and ended up like in the equivalent of Walmart to work in the geek squad. So he lived with like the minimum wage and things like that, but one day his life will change because he is very smart. So he will discover NSA and FBI secrets and CIA, and the agents will be affected to him to like watch him. So it will be like relations. There will be Sarah and things like that. It's a really enjoyable show. It's number 1 on this list. If you didn't watch it, you need to go now watch it. I promise you, if you don't like it, you can come back and leave a dislike, okay? And if you like it, you can come back and subscribe, okay? So yeah, it's really good. In this show, you will see like the relations between the characters. It's a comedy show, but it's also a spy show. You will see things like James Bond, gadgets, fights, and in the same time, there will be like the family life. You will really enjoy it if like Malcolm or like 007. It's really a mix of both. It's really good. So go watch it if you didn't. And if you have watched it, let's go for number 2. This show is a zombie show. So if you like zombie shows, you will like it. You will love it because it gives another perspective on the zombies. It's like in the old China with the zombies. It's a really good perspective. You can see like All of Us Are Dead is out now, like how the epidemic starts and how it goes. It's really good. It had 2 seasons and they announced their number 3. It's really good. It's in Netflix and I didn't see it in the top 10, so that's why it's here. It's a really good show if you like zombies and you didn't watch it. Even if you like just like a little bit of horror movies, you need to watch it. And yeah, you see like realities with the zombies when they want just to save themselves and things like that. It's a really another perspective because in these days, like Walking Dead, they just show us in these days what are the zombies apocalypse like, and like they explore another perspective. And it's a Korean show, so yeah, if you want to see with our original voice, you will have to check subs, but you can put it in English, it's okay. I've seen it in English. So if you have seen it, let's go for number 3. This show is very popular in England, but in America and Canada it's really not that popular. Like anyone in my family or my friends know it, and I don't hear about it a lot. So it's Doctor Who. It's really popular in England but not here. It's basically an alien who travel in time and is called the Doctor. He travel in time and space, so with him you explore other planets, other universes. You will explore like alien cities. You will see fights in the space. If you like the Avengers and things like that, you will like it. But there is not that much fight because he don't like to fight, so he just use his brain to solve problems. And it's like a monster of the week. So essentially every episode you have a new scene. So you will explore a lot of things, the future, the past. You will see like some memorable things like Louis XIV and things like that, or like queens of the past, and the volcano explodes. You will see everything, and they do it very well. But there is a red string who leads a lot of times to like 2 big episodes in the end, when there is like something like, it's like the the Avengers, and everyone has a movie, and in the end it makes Endgame. So it's like that. So it's really good if you didn't watch it, but watch the 2005 version. So because there is an old version with 50 seasons, but it's not that good. So yeah, and if you don't watch it, you can go watch it. If you did watch the 3, you can stay for the 7 others who are a little bit less good, but really good to know. This show is really close to the other top 3, but he's a little bit under them. So it's Kyle XY. It's a really old show. It's from 2005, I think. Yeah, it's like in the 2005s, but it's really good. It has 2 seasons, and the only point that make him not in the top 3 is because it has no end. Because the author decided to stop it, but the good point is that he write the story of the end and he post it so you can watch it after the seasons. So what's the story? It's like Malcolm too. I really like Malcolm. It's like you see a family how she lives, and one day they discover someone in the jungle naked. We don't know who he is, and they will deal with him. And Kyle is the one in the forest. He don't even speak, so he will like evolve every episode, learn new things, and evolve. It's like a grown man, but he's a baby because it's like he's a newborn, you know. It's like that. He don't know anything, so he have to learn everything, adapt to the society. You will see how they got problems with him, how they deal with that. It's really good. It's one of my favorite shows too. So if you didn't watch it, you can go watch it. It really deserves more popularity. And if you have watched it, let's go for number 5. This one is really new. It's like from 2015. It just ended right here. There is Samuel Young, I think his name. It's the guy who plays Shang-Chi in it. It's Kim's Convenience. It's a Canadian TV show. It's really good because you see how Asian people, like a little bit stereotyped, react with our days things like the LGBTQ+ and things like that. And you see really funny things. It's like, it's a little bit less good than Malcolm, but it's really good. Like the father of the family is really as good as Hal in Malcolm. It's really funny. So it's basically around a convenience store, and you see the situations in it. I know it seems to be like a little bit like not good. What's interesting in a convenience store? But trust me, it's really funny and it's really good. So if you didn't watch it, you can watch it. And if you've watched all of these things I've listed, there is the number 6 for you. So now we will talk about Lupin. It's really popular in France, but I don't know if everyone know it here. I know it was in the top 10 of Netflix, but a lot of people haven't watched it because I didn't hear no one speak about it. It's a really good show. It's like a murder and mystery thing. Like someone would just come here, make a plan. It's like Michael Scofield from Prison Break, and like go rob something without harming, and it's so smooth. You will like know everything. He put things steps by steps, and you really enjoy it. It's so fluent and well written. It's so good how he organized things, and he's like there is scenes like he robs something, and he's like he never run. He just walk past the police and go with the thing in his pockets. It's so well made. You enjoy this a lot by watching it because you imagine yourself doing that. It's so satisfying. So if you didn't watch it, let's go watch it. And If you didn't, let's go for number 7. Now we attack a sci-fi TV show. I know a lot like it. It's Lost in Space. I put that here because a lot didn't watch it because of the trailer, who like portrays it as a childish show a little bit, because you see like it's about a friendship of a little boy with a robot, but it's not just that. It's a lot more. You like explore things like Doctor Who, you go to space. So the pitch is about like, I think it's an asteroid to hurt the Earth, and the humanity in 2050 need to colonize other planets, like we are trying to do now with Mars. But like they leave situations so critical in other planets, like sometimes they need to go through waves that makes like 2 times the Burj Khalifa, and they do it with the spaceship in the water just because they modify it. You see the engineering and things like that. Of course there is the little thing with the boy, but it's so much more than that. So if you didn't watch it, give it a try. So let's go for the next one, the number 8. This show is The Good Place. So just imagine you died and you spawn in a room where they tell you you are dead and explain to you how it will be after the death, and you have to deal with it. And they tell to you you are in the good place and there is like a bad place, but you are in the good place, so it's good for you because you are it's essentially the heaven. You will have everything you want and things like that. But when they portray you, you realize you have the same name as someone else, and they just switch you because you don't deserve the good place. So you will follow this girl who will figure out how to stay in the good place even with her bad character, and like try to don't go to the bad place, because if they found out about her, they will put her in the bad place, you know? So it's really funny. It's like a sitcom, but you see like the afterlife, how it could be. I really like this kind of things, so it's really worth a try, and it's not that popular. So if you didn't watch it, you can watch it. And if you are still here, thank you for watching my video, and let's go for number 9. This show is called The Order. So I know a lot of you don't like this kind of show. It's a teenager show like Teen Wolf, but if you don't like this kind of show, you can just skip to the number 10. So yeah, it's The Order. It's like Teen Wolf, a guy whose mother was killed by someone of a society, and now that he's I think it's in college, he wants to join this order. It's the Blue Rose, and he wants to get revenge for that, so he will join this order to do that. And it's a really sci-fi like Teen Wolf 2, because there is werewolves in it and like supernatural things. So if you like this universe, you will really like it. But there is a bad point, is that it was cancelled after the season 2. But I really found it really good. It's here because I like Teen Wolf and I found it like really good, and I can't speak a lot about it without spoiling, so that's why it's a really short. But if you like it, Teen Wolf, trust me, you will like it. So let's go for the number 10. This show is called Sweet Home. It's a Korean show. It's an horror show. It's like the zombies, but it's like demons. They just invade everything one day, and you will see how a little group will survive in a building where demons can just enter, and it's so more horrifying than zombies, because they have like big tongues who can like stab you. There is like big buff chunks. It's like mutated zombies who make like 3 meters, and they all want just to kill them, and you will like see how they will survive in this kind of things, and it's really interesting. They announced a season 2, and it's also a manga, but it's really well made and good. I'm really liking the Korean shows these times because they made them really well, and it's really interesting because there is like multiple red strings, so you follow different stories, and sometimes they need to go out or protect themselves, or they have to make decisions, because if you are infected you will have like nose blood and things like that. So they need to like in apocalypse of zombies, to like push you out or isolate you, and there is some peoples who can like stay in the right mind when they transform, not like the zombies. It's really complicated and interesting. It's really good, so if you didn't watch it, you need to give it a try. It was the number 10. So that's the conclusion of my top 10. So it was essentially the TV shows that I like the more in the unknown category. Maybe I'll do one with the known category. Maybe you will find something. I really hope you found a TV show that you didn't know, and you will watch it. The top 3 is really good. I promised it to you. And yeah, thank you for watching my video. And if you didn't do that, comment, subscribe, and give a like. Thank you, and ciao!